Ooh, what's up, dog?
What's going on, my dude? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Feeling good. Feeling grateful. Just made that video. I just posted a
Oh, we
video, as I was just telling you about, but just chilling right here in my new spot, bro.
facts. Yeah, you already know what's up with that. You gotta have that comfort zone slash spot to where you can be able to be in your zone so we can get this shit, knocked out and get that home run going and shit, bro. You feel me? Real stuff.
Absolutely.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. I'm just happy to be in here with you, man. Chop it up and get into some cool shit.
Yeah, to be on some real stuff, bro. Me too, because the type of day that I've had today is just, like I don't want to say it's like a raging bull moment day, because you know how we all have our days where anger can, the level can be high as hell. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a lot of shit going on and become overwhelmed with things. That's how it's
Yeah.
been for me. That's how it's been for me today, bro. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it's just been one of them days. And
Yeah.
it's just best to keep moving forward, and that's what I've been doing. Just moving forward and shit. And I'm happy to be in the studio right now talking about the shit that's going on, bro. You feel me? God is
Yes,
good.
sir.
Ooh,
Did you try to do any type of transmuting? Did you bust the workout today?
I busted a little workout, but I feel like it wasn't good enough. So probably after this podcast, I'm gonna work out again. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
did a small one, but it's not good enough to where it felt like it reset my mind. You
I
know?
feel like the combination of this podcast with some water, with maybe another workout, will get you right back
Yeah,
on track, my guy.
yeah. Because I'm already starting to somewhat feel better just by being live right now, talking and shit. So this is where
Facts.
I
This is
need to be.
powerful.
It is,
Powerful.
man. Listen, this is where I'm supposed to be. You know.
All
All right, bro. Let me get that intro knocked out. You feel me, my dude?
right, let me hear that shit.
All right, bro. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner Sebastian. Ooh wee. Always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here.
Boy, listen here.
Ooh wee.
Man, good to see you, bro. Man, I'm just happy to be in here and talking to my boy.
Man, tell me about it, bro. Yeah, the big homie upstairs is definitely grateful, man, by just, giving us the blessing of waking up every day.
Yeah.
That's a blessing of getting up and having life every day. That's the way I see it now. Because, looking at my old self, I was not grateful for shit. And now since I said that, it's crazy that I said that, because it literally ties into topic number one. For topic number one, bro. You ready?
Yeah,
What are your
absolutely.
thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts on being grateful while on SR?
Man, it's so essential. Um, I try to talk to people about this as much as I can, especially friends, doesn't matter really who it is, dog. Like, it could even be, people that aren't on SR. Gratitude is just a very powerful thing in general. But as far as on semen retention, I think it's absolutely essential because everything that we're experiencing is obviously amplified. So super important for us to keep our mind, bro, on a positive area. I just made a video on this, bro, uh,
Mm-hmm.
about keeping our mind, in the heavenly places and focusing on God and focusing on, his peace and his joy and, all the different blessings that he gives us, bro. It's easy for us to get off track because the devil likes to come in and infiltrate our mind to the point where we start thinking all this crazy stuff, bro. We start thinking we're
Ooh
not good
wee.
enough. We start thinking, people don't like us.
Ooh.
We start thinking crazy stuff, bro, whether it be somebody in your immediate life that's causing you problems. It's like you get wrapped up in all this bullshit and
Mm-hmm.
we forget that we have this divine loving God that is always there for us, and we forget to tap in with him, bro, and remind ourselves all the blessings that he gives us.
Ooh wee. Man, listen, you snapped off on that, bro. Man, listen here. From my personal experience, yeah, looking at my old self, bro, I was never grateful for life, it seemed. Yeah, I was operating in spiritual depth, and plus, producing a lot of dark energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, like I said in the one of my videos, I think it was called a strong mindset, or I forgot what I named that shit, but I was talking about how I was in a band and was playing metal music and shit, and was listening to that type of dark energy to where it literally manifested a negative dark life, and I wasn't grateful for shit, bro. Over there, like a Power Ranger or some shit for the Kingdom of Darkness. You feel me? Yeah, just the wrong shit. And now since I got on SR and controlled the lust, because that was the main thing I was operating in, was that lust, bro. And that's some dangerous shit to be operating in, and being grateful and tapping into God and stuff. He's showing me all types of shit that I've never seen before, and I'm grateful for it. Because when I see this stuff that God shows me, it's like, how did I not see this before? How did I not see a lot of this, twisted / crooked ass shit in the Matrix? How did I not see that before? But I was obviously participating in that dark energy. And when you participate in that shit, you're not grateful, and you don't see what you're really doing. You're just doing it, like, as I like to say, just out here doing stuff, and yeah, reading my Bible and putting God first and not putting my energy into individuals and shit. I see it now. I see how, dangerous it is to put our energy around the wrong individuals, bro, because your shit will get pulled down so far trying to please them. Trying to please individuals to where you forget about yourself, and you out here walking, no value to yourself, not grateful for anything, just basically putting this person on a pedestal and treating them like God, and being grateful for them when they don't deserve that shit, and now you put God first and you grateful every day you wake up and shit, bro. What's going on? God is good, but that's what happens when you cultivate that life force energy, man. Because like I said, man, I was busting nuts, fire hose and shit all over the place looking at my old self. You feel me? And that's dangerous as hell to be like that. And looking back at that, it's very disgusting. So that's why, it's very disgusting, and it makes me way more grateful to be doing these podcasts and talking to other people out there in the world that's going through the same shit. Or people that's not on SR, and try to wake them up, to this situation / phenomenon of letting your own semen travel up to your head, bro, and wake you up to where you can just see, like, yo, like, what the fuck was I doing before type shit,
dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, oh, wait.
It's a trip, man.
For real. You will be very grateful and show a lot of gratitude when you are on semen retention, bro. And it's crazy how that shit is, but that's how it is.
Right. Well, it taps you into God, bro. It's literally that, as we say a lot, it's that spiritual Wi-Fi connection, my dude. The spiritual router gets turned on, as soon as you start going on a streak. I usually like to tell people that, like, for some reason, for me, I really started to feel the major differences, bro, after probably 2 weeks of being on retention. And then after I hit 30 days, things really started getting crazy. You know what I mean? And then it was like, just kind of increased from there.
Yeah.
But I like to tell people, that little time period, because, the 2 week span is pretty much, that's usually what I recommend. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I was watching this prayer last night, a prayer video, right? On YouTube, I like to watch these kind of guided prayers, because sometimes I have a hard time explaining myself to God. It's like, He knows where my heart's at, but I have a hard time, like, wording my prayer. So I'll listen to these prayer videos, and it's a gratitude prayer, and it was basically saying, You know, God wants us to talk to him about everything, bro. You know, he wants
Yeah,
us to
you.
be grateful about everything. And it's hard because a lot of people don't understand this concept. You know, they won't go to God and say thanks for, little things. Thank you for this freaking bottle of water that I have right here, bro.
Own
You
everything,
know,
bro.
thank you for the meal. Obviously, a lot of people like to pray over food and things like that. That's a big one because food is what keeps us alive. Same with water, bro. So
Right.
we got to say thank you to all these things, bro. Even little things. Thank you for the shirt that I'm wearing today. You
For
know, thank
real.
you for this cool shirt that you allowed me to purchase at one point in my life. Thank you for the ability to wake up every single day. Thank you for getting me on this podcast with my boy Martin, bro. Like for real,
Ooh
you got to
wee.
say thank you for everything, bro. You know, and
Yes.
that's the thing about God is that He really appreciates all the little things. You know, people think that like certain things they don't need to go to God about, but God likes to hear about everything. That's what I've learned, bro. You know, he likes to hear whatever. He wants you to just, even if you feel like you're ranting or rambling about things that don't matter, God appreciates that because he just wants to
Ooh
hear
wee.
from you, bro. He just wants to hear from you. It
Man.
doesn't matter what it is. You know, thank you for the slice of pizza that I ate for dinner tonight. Thank you for that conversation that I had with my homie earlier. Thank you for allowing me to talk to my mother on the phone earlier. You know, it was a good conversation. You know, thank you, God. You know, he really appreciates everything, bro. So it's super important for us to get into that mode to where, we're very self-aware and we can be talking to God really about everything that's going on.
For real, bro. That's real important. Cause yeah, from my personal experience, I'll be chopping it up with him about everything most of the time too. But like you said, it can become difficult sometimes because we get caught up in that storm that we have in our head full of thoughts and shit. That shit is
Yeah,
like a damn tornado and shit inside our head, and that shit can get out of control sometimes. But it's important to remember that the big homie upstairs is always there, and that he wants us to talk to him about this tornado and shit that we got in our head, because
yeah,
if we don't talk to him about that, it's going to be a bad situation for us. And he's sitting back watching the whole time like this, like, I'm right here, right? Why don't you just speak what you got in your head? Because I already know what you got in your head. I'm waiting for you to talk about it. You feel me? I already know what you got in your heart and in your head. I know this already. I'm waiting for you to, acknowledge me. You feel me? Acknowledge me and speak out what you got going on. And you not, number one, you'll feel better about it. Number two, you build a bigger connection with the big homie upstairs. And number three, he will set it up to where the universe will bless you, bro. He'll bless you with downloads, bless you with, gratitude, bless you with wanting to conversate and help other individuals out there, and raise the vibration. The big homie upstairs is a selfish dude, bro. And when you sit down and have these meetings with him, it makes him feel good. You know what I'm saying? Instead of acting like he doesn't exist and stuff, and then we try to take stuff into our own hands, and that's when, chaos happens.
right.
That's why it's important, whatever you got on your mind, somebody do you bogus or whatever the situation is, talk to the big homie upstairs, because it's like therapy. You don't need individuals to talk to about, shit that's going on, because they're going to make you feel like shit and
Yeah,
disregard what you got to talk about. But when it comes to God, the universe, the big homie upstairs, oh man, they listening to you talk about everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? They listening to everything, and they don't make you feel bad about it either. That's what I like about
yeah.
chopping it up with God and the universe, because it's powerful shit, bro. And it's important that we all tap into this aspect for our own well-being and shit. Because when it comes
Right.
to individuals in this earth realm, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. Hey, I really like what you said, bro, about when maybe say you go through a period of like a spiritual attack and you're not feeling like that much gratitude, or maybe you're feeling like shame because you haven't really tapped in with God in a little bit of time, however long. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So what I've learned is that God really appreciates if, say you go like 2, 3 days and you really haven't been praying. You haven't really been praying, or doing what you need to do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can come to God on that day, whenever it is you finally, you know, surrender and you want to tap in with Him, bro. Like on a direct basis, you could say, you know what, God, I'm sorry, but as you know, I've been going through it the last couple of days. I haven't been
Oof.
willing, or haven't really been in a spot to be talking to you because of all these attacks that's been going on. And I know that you know that I've been getting attacked. So I'm
Right.
sorry, you know, but you know that I love you and you know that I'm here and I'm always gonna, you know, come tap in with you. But that's the reason why I haven't been talking to you. Is because I've been going through it.
Right. And that makes them feel good. You know what I'm saying? When you go throughout that period of time where you don't, you know, chop it up with him or communicate with them and stuff, oh, he knows. You feel me? That's like being a little kid. Pretend, yeah, like we talked about this before, bro. Like being a little kid out in your backyard playing in the sandbox and your parents is looking at you out the window and shit. You know what I'm saying? In the house, they watching you play out in the yard. That's how God is, bro. You know, we are all his children, so he is like literally watching everything we do and knows what's going on. He's just waiting for us to be honest with him
Yeah.
and talk about the shit that we got going on with us. You know, because he already knows. You feel me? The big homie upstairs is, yeah, like I said, sitting back watching shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he already knows. So he's waiting for us, yeah, to tap in with them, bro. But you know, it's a lot of individuals that just they don't look at this aspect and see how powerful it is, but it's very powerful. But
right.
In my personal
it's almost
experience,
like
oh, go ahead, bro, my bad.
It's almost like, you know, like with that yard analogy, it's like we're out in the yard, right? And maybe like
Right.
one of the neighbors comes over or something, and he's still watching, you know, through the windows and shit. And the neighbor comes over, and we get into like a little scuffle, you know. That'd be like a spiritual attack. You know, he sees
Yeah.
us over in the corner of the yard under the tree or some shit, and he sees we're getting into it with the neighbor. We're going through it, you know, into a scuffle. Maybe you might get beat up. Maybe, you know, maybe he'll give you a black eye or something.
Right.
But he's still watching, bro. He knows exactly what's going on. What cares to him is that afterwards we come to him and tell him about what happened and ask him, you know, to help us, or, you know, tell him what's going on. Tap in with him because he knows what's going on. Like you said,
Ooh,
he knows everything that's going on.
Man, listen here. He be sitting back just boy, I don't even want to get into it. He be watching everything. I mean, he watches all that stuff, bro. You know, and now that I'm tapped in, it's like, you know, doing the right shit, it makes me feel good. You know, and when I stumble across a situation where it's like temptation or tempting, I don't feel right in my spirit when it comes to that shit anymore. You know, when looking at my old self, I used to fall to temptation very easily, but now it's like, dude, I can't do it. You know, and I just can't do it no more. It's not the same because I put God first now. You know?
Yeah. Hey, bro, hang on 1 second. I gotta unplug this thing real quick.
Go ahead, bro. You're good. Much love to all the fellow retainers up out there. You know what I'm saying? Sit here and chop it up with y'all real quick while Sebastian got to grab something. You feel me? He already back. You know.
This refrigerator right here was loud. I could barely hear you, bro.
Oh man. All right. How's it now? Is it better?
It's good. We good.
All right, man. That was a good topic, bro. And that was just topic number 1. And we snapped off.
Yes, sir, man.
Topic number 2, bro. What are your thoughts on nocturnal emissions?
Well, you know, that's just like the last episode. You know, we talked about how, you know, the devil's trying to come at us and attack us in our sleep, bro. You know, with different types of
man,
sexual temptations and things like that. You know, in our dreams, trying to get us to bust off in the spiritual realm because he knows that we're too strong here in the physical realm. You know, it's like he'd be bringing me a lot of weird dreams, bro, with all these you know, women and, you know, lifting up their skirt and showing their titties and things like that. Just strange stuff going on, you know. It's like my ex-girlfriends, random women, bro, trying to get me to bust one off. And I definitely, earlier in I haven't had a nocturnal emission in quite a while, but I definitely had a couple early on in the journey, and it was always just a strange feeling afterwards, dude. You know, I know you have a little bit more experience with this one. Let me hear what you have to say.
Oh, listen here, bro. This shit is a deep rabbit hole for real. You know, the last nocturnal emission that I had, bro, it was my ex-girlfriend from high school and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was in like a random house, bro. I don't know where we was, but wherever I was in the spirit world, this house was there. And we was up in there and shit, and she was literally trying to get me to smash, bro. But it was like this succubus spirit, you know, it like shaped itself in the shape of my ex-girlfriend, to where it was like trying to fool me, you know, but it was really a dark ass spirit, obviously a lustful spirit trying to get me to fornicate and bust off in a dream. But throughout this process, it's like I was not going for that shit, because I already knew what it was. Like in the dream, I knew what the hell was going on, and I was like, I am not going for this shit. You know, this dream contaminated as hell right now, and I want out. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that lucid dream I had, bro, when you was in the food court and shit. You remember that? And then I was at this house with these females, and then that brunette that was sitting on the couch that was staring at me and shit. You remember that? And then a homeboy that I was with the braids, whoever this dude was in the bedroom talking to another chick. And I told bro that I was ready to go out of the dream, and then he asked me what the Izzo was all about. You remember that shit? Yeah, bro.
How could I forget that?
When you have control of your dreams, or when you're on SR and you're in your dreams, they're very strange. And a lot of mine, I've been able to control them, but the shit has been strange, bro. And then when I come back to the earth realm, I'll be sitting there trying to, you know, fathom or think about what the hell just happened in the spirit world and shit. You know? Yeah. It's a deep rabbit hole with nocturnal emissions, dreams in general. You know, because you're traveling elsewhere. You know, a whole different ass place that we can't see. Right. You know? Crazy as hell, bro.
Yeah, bro. My dreams on SR are just a lot more vivid in general. You know, I have a lot of different types of dreams. I have a lot of, like, the other day I told you about that one where, you know, I'll have people that are like trying to kill me and things like that. You know, it's definitely some demonic shit going on, because they're having a hard time getting to us in the physical realm, bro.
Right.
So they got to try to get us in whatever fashion, try to knock us off our square to get us, you know, it's all tactics to infiltrate our mind, because I feel like when we get back to being awake, you know, there's that residual subconscious programming going on from whatever happened in the dream.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like, you go to the spirit world and shit, and whatever happens there, and you come back to the earth realm, it's like you got residue and shit. You got residue on your mind of what happened. So it's like going to potentially manifest into something negative here in this earth realm and shit, you know? Right. It's a damn trip. You know, that's all I gotta say. And SR it puts you on a whole different atmosphere. You know, far as that spirit world goes, you know? Yeah, bro. In your sleep. Because these nocturnal emissions and shit, you know, sometimes that shit be unreal to me, bro. You know, it'd be unreal. You know,
it's a trip. I remember I had 3 of them back to back early on.
Yeah.
3 nights ago.
Bro, yeah, they was after you, bro. They was literally trying to get you to bust off because your vibration was way too high here in this simulation program, and they can't. It seems like they envy that shit like crazy. They want you to lower your power level, you know, because you're too strong spiritually, bro.
Bro, you know what I've noticed? I had a lot of obviously the attacks, they come, you know, still quite frequently, but I've noticed, and maybe this would be good for some of the viewers to relate with, but I've noticed that in the beginning of the journey, you know, I remember when I first, like, get a couple weeks and then I'd relapse, get a couple weeks, week to a month. It'd be like in the first 2 months, I feel like those kind of attacks, they happen a lot more frequently, because they know, they're like, oh, we can't let him get past this point, because once he's past this point, he's just going to be cruising. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like they get you in the beginning stages because they know that you're putting in that effort to start retaining on it. You know, they're like, you know, oh shit, you know, I could tell he's got like a long streak plan. You know, we gotta get him now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
we can't let him. You know, if we don't get him now, he's gonna end up getting like, you know, 90 plus days, or he's gonna go, you know, a whole year. We got to get him now. You know,
Yeah, bro.
because it's like in the early stages, bro. They'll hit you with the lustful dreams, hit you with, you know, all types of images on Instagram, social media, trying to get you to bust off, bro. You know, it's like
Bro,
they know where you're headed, so they're trying to take you out.
man, let me tell you something here. I forgot to mention this. You know, on Instagram, I got another random request from another random chick, bro. And it seemed
Really?
robotic again. Like they just hit you up out of nowhere. And I'm like, who the fuck? Who is this? And what do you want? You know? And you just hit me up out of nowhere and shit. You know, I ain't even said one word to you. Or, you know,
Yeah.
messaged anything to you. I don't know who these individuals be, but this is like the third time it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, while being on SR, I've been getting random not notifications, but requests. You know what I'm
Followers?
saying? From female individuals out there that I don't know. You know, it's like
Yeah.
they
Are you talking about followers or what?
whoever they are, bro, they send a request to follow me, or to follow me and me follow them. So it's like they want to be my friend or something.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think it was a female escort again.
Yeah.
You know,
There's a lot of them, bro. I feel like when you go on SR, there's a lot more. I got like
dude,
4 of them yesterday.
like what the fuck do they like smell the SR through the damn phone, or what's going on?
Bro, I feel like there's some agents on the Kingdom of Darkness that can, you know, they can energy scan just like us, but they have ill intent. So it's like they can probably feel our aura and our power level just by our pictures. So they're like, oh, we got to take this
Bro,
dude down. You feel me?
yeah, that shit crazy as hell, bro. Like they literally see
Yeah.
your pictures and they be like, "Oh yeah, he has a lot of energy. I can just see it in his face, you know, or look at his glow, you know, because he's very bright. You know, I want to see what he's
Yeah.
all about. You feel me? Like look, they over there looking hard as shit. You feel me? Like I want to see what he is all about because he is too confident in his pictures. He is too bright. You know, boy, listen here.
Yep. They
The
see the
devil is a
glow.
lie.
They're like, damn, who's this guy? You know, they see the potential. They see where we're headed. So they're trying to take us out.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Man, that was a good topic, bro. That was deep as hell, bro. For topic number 3, bro, what are your thoughts on Jezebel spirits?
Man, you want to start that one out?
Yep. From my personal experience, you know, I didn't understand what Jezebel spirits were because I was just, you know, people pleasing, trying to get a nut bust off, trying to fornicate, looking at female body parts, like I said in the last podcast episode, like New York strips, you know, like pieces of steak, carne asada, you know, whatever you want to call that's meat. I was looking at females like that, not knowing that I was basically like damaging myself and the type of spirit that they had on the inside of them. You know, yeah, I wasn't looking at the spirit on the inside of, you know, some individuals out there, and was getting myself, you know, spiritually drained by these Jezebel spirits and stuff, because it's like they just want to get something out of you. It's nothing spiritual, it seems, you know, and they want you to bust as well. They want to take your energy. That's what it's like. They want to take your energy, you know what I'm saying, and run with that shit. You know, they want to take it and run with your energy, bro. And it's all, you know, I don't think that they're aware. I don't know if they're aware of what they do. It's all spiritual. You know, they see a dude that is confident in himself, and they want to, basically take his energy and his confidence away by making him bust and lay down with them. Because, you know, like we lose our energy when we lay down and smash these females, but when they do it, they absorb an energy and shit. You know, so it's like we lose and they gain type shit. Right. And that shit can be dangerous as hell sometimes, bro. You know, and we have to literally look at the spiritual aspect of whoever we come across, because it could be a Jezebel spirit. It could be any type of negative spirit, you know. It's just, we got to use them Johnny Bravo sunglasses like we supposed to, bro. You know.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh,
you know, when I first heard about this term, you know, it definitely interested me because it made sense, you know, off the rip when I heard this. And then I actually looked it up and in the Bible and what it actually means.
Right.
But that Jezebel spirit is somebody who is a controlling woman. You know, they have like a controlling spirit, and they use their lust to reel men in. You know, they use their, like, you know, they'll be wearing certain types of clothing, like that harlot attire that people like to say. They'll wear, you know, they got cleavage, you know, they got the titties out, ass out, and they're really in with a look, you know, lots of makeup, maybe some fake eyelashes, you know, lipstick, and maybe some even go to the extent of altering their body, you know, getting fake tits and getting the BBLs and the fake ass. It's all that shit, bro, you know. And at the end of the day, I feel like there's different levels of Jezebels. You know, there's the really bad ones, and then there's ones that are still participating in it, you know, but they're not as bad. You know, it's all the same shit, though. You know, it's like there's a difference between a wholesome woman who, you know, is a spiritual woman, believes in God, and then somebody who's, you know, like that. You know, some people like to say for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Where they're just. And it's crazy because it's a lot of the women today, you know. So it's like it's kind of hard for guys like us to be going around, and when we're living like this, and we just want a nice wholesome woman who's going to, you know, a feminine woman who's going to complement us in our masculine role, and, you know, be a good partner, a strength of, you know, love and nurture us and help, you know, be our partner in life, you know. But you know, you got a lot of women that are, you know, participating in this alternate agenda to where they just want, you know, it's all about sex. You know, they just want to get laid. You know, they just want to. They're the same way. You know, they have the same kind of urges as we do. So, you know, they are the ones who are attracting all of this attention, because they're the ones, you know, they're the gender that is, you know, they're the ones that they're getting all the attention, bro. You know, they're the more beautiful of these human beings. You know, women are very beautiful. You know, God designed them that way. So there's a lot of them that are using that beauty to take advantage of guys. You feel me?
Listen here, my dude. You stumbled upon something there. Yeah, they use, you know, it seems like, you know, a lot of, not all, but, you know, a lot of female individuals out there use their body parts. Yeah, like you said, their body parts to manipulate and take advantage of, you know, us men out here, and we be just falling for that shit. I'm talking about drooling, you know, like some dogs and shit, you know, just falling for this and not realizing that we are destroying ourselves in the long run and putting individuals on a pedestal who don't deserve it over, you know, fornication. And, you know, that's the type of relationship you will build, is a fornicating relationship, you know, just smash. And like we said before, smash, watch Netflix, eat food, eat ordered out food or something. It's nothing spiritual to it. And it's like repeated toxic behavior to where you two, it's just sexual, bro. It's no deeper aspect to it. And it's like spiritual death. It is. It's like operating in lust for real and fornication, instead of treating each other like, you know, spiritual beings, you know, something that's bigger than just a quick nut bust off or fornication, like I said. Because looking at my old self, that's all I was about, bro. Wanting to smash a bunch of wrong individuals out there, the Jezebel spirit, you know, and give them my energy for no reason.
And if you look at, like, you know, we got to look at like the modern, you know, the modern woman. A lot of them are these Jezebel women, but then the modern dude is also participating in some bullshit too. You know, I have so many friends, bro, Like even just my roommate right here that I go to the gym with on a daily basis. Not a daily basis. We go all pretty often though. But he's my homie. He's not an SR, but he's a cool dude. And I talk to him. He smashes all types of women. And I try to, he knows I'm on SR and stuff like that. And he, low key, he respects it, but he also thinks it's weird. He's like, I gotta have, my pussy. I gotta be smashing women all the time and stuff. And I just, sometimes you just gotta agree to disagree with some people. It's like you can still interact with someone if they have a good spirit. That's how my relationship is with him. But he's hooked on the dating apps, bro. He goes on them literally. I'm pretty sure he told me that he smashed 4 girls in 24 hours the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So it's just like there's a difference. Like, and I'm using him as an example. I'm not trying to harp on this man, but a lot of guys are doing this, bro. It's like a lot of guys like this it's like their mind just revolves around getting laid. It's a whole different way to operate. When you're focusing on God, that stuff kind of takes a back seat. So it's just difficult because a lot of the world's operating like this, dude. The females are being very lustful, wearing a lot of different clothing and stuff, and they got this whole thing where they're trying to attract us with the way they look and not with their spirit. For guys like us, we're looking for women that have a wholesome spirit. You know what I'm saying? We can connect with spiritually, bro. That's really the most powerful love that you can attain with another human being, is when you guys form that spiritual connection first. The physical stuff doesn't matter, bro. That stuff's like kindergarten. Just like sex is like, you can have sex with anybody, but can you connect with someone on a spiritual? Can you connect with someone who understands your mind? That's so much deeper than that physical connection.
Yeah, it's very deep. And the way society got shit set up, it's like they don't want nobody to have a deeper connection, with each other. They just want mugs to just smash and move on to the next and create as many soul ties as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about building a whole city of soul ties and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff is not good, bro. It causes way more, toxic energy in the atmosphere when you have, a lot of individuals out here just casually sexing it up, and it's nothing bigger or deeper to it. Anybody could just have sex and smash. The shit is easy to do, but the consequences of that shit, is pretty serious, bro.
It's irresponsible behavior, bro. It's because God doesn't want us to be doing that. We're like out looking like animals, dude.
Looking at
God wants us to have self-control, bro. That's one of the spiritual gifts that you get, when you become a child of God, is self-control. He wants us to be like stoic and have self-control. Like, the way that it is, people out here doing whatever. It's like they have no control. They have no focus on, how they want to operate. They're going to eat whatever food they want to eat. They're going to go have sex with all these people, consume all this garbage content on social media, whatever it is. They're not self-aware and mindful of the shit they're doing. It's just like, we're just here on this planet. We're just going to just do whatever whatever's available, I'm going to take part in. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, I know what you're trying to say. It's a lot of disorientation going on. A lot of disorientation amongst the people. A lot of Agent Smiths. A lot of individuals with their face turning off fast and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of disorientation and double-minded shit going on out here, bro. And we can't be operating like that. When you jump over that fence, and operate with the big homie upstairs, that's a whole different ball game, bro. I mean, a whole different ball game. You over there, you operating different, bro, but it's for the better, All right, my dude, that was a good topic as well. Topic number 4, bro. What are your thoughts on people wanting to get back into your life while on SR?
Well, I think this correlates a lot with we talked about on the last, as far as like when you start doing the right things, it makes you magnetic, first of all. And also, I believe that semen retention gets you into a spot of detachment. Our boy High Vibrational King, the video, I watched that shit this morning, bro. And it was about how detachment and not caring, makes more attractive and things like that. So I feel like when you go on our, people are going to be picking up on the fact that, you're driven now. Obviously, they're going to see that you've changed and you're doing different things, but they're also going to see that you're not like hitting them up as much and doing all that type of stuff. So like that also makes you more attractive. So people are going to want to come into your life because they can just sense your new energy. They can just sense they're a new person. You can sense that you're focused, and then like, the proof is in the pudding too, because they're gonna be seeing what the fuck you're up to, bro. So it's like it's hard to hide that kind of stuff. So essentially they're gonna see that you're leveling up. So of course they're gonna want to come back into your life.
Oh, yeah, they see that you leveling up and that you're operating, way different. You have way more confidence to yourself. You're not people pleasing. You're not hitting people up to see what they're doing because you're worried about your own shit now. And when you worry about your own shit that you got in front of you, oh man, everybody want to see what the hell going on with you now because you're not worried about them no more. You done tapped into your inner self now, and you see how powerful it is and how more beneficial it is for yourself and well-being, as opposed to, people pleasing and hitting people up and putting your energy elsewhere. You are putting your energy into your craft now and going straight up. And you putting God first as well. And he keeps the thing I like about God, he's gonna keep supplying you the energy and the confidence, but you have to stay tapped in with him. That's what I like. Because that's why I chop it up with him so much. Whenever I don't chop it up with him, that's when I literally feel off. And then when I talk to him and shit, bro, that's when I feel better. Literally, after talking to God, bro, the universe, I feel better. Literally, like a therapy session with the big homie. And when people see that, when people see that you are about your shit, they're gonna want to come back. And I just find that to be very ironic, because you was just treating me like shit or acting weird to me before. Now that I'm doing my own thing, you want to see what I'm doing. Ain't that funny?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've had a lot of old like people where like say someone will hit me up and we'll just get to chopping it up, and then I just start talking about my life and where I'm at. They can feel the energy through a conversation. So your vibration's gonna rub off on them, and then they're gonna start asking. All of a sudden see all these people asking you a bunch of questions and stuff. They turn into a damn detective and shit. They're like, what? They want to ask you all these questions. What do you think about this? Can you help me with this? Like, it's like, where is this coming from?
Right. Like, where is all this? Where is all this coming from? Because it was not in the forefront before, but now since, when you put energy back into yourself, man, people become detectives over your life. They didn't care about you before, but now that since they see you putting in work and doing valuable shit, and connecting with people out there in the world now, oh man, they want you to pay, they want you to give them attention now. All of a sudden, they want you to, they want your energy. That's what it seems.
Right. It's not hard. It's hard. It's hard to hide when you like start leveling up. It's kind of hard to hide that energy. People notice that shit. They notice when you start doing things right, especially if they've known you in the past, like you say, for guys like us, we both have a pretty detailed story about how we were pretty damn stuck, so guys, people saw that shit, bro. So at the same time, it's going to be even more intensified for, anybody who has a past like that. It's going to be more intensified for you because your old version of yourself is like a different person. They're going to be seeing you now, especially if you're really, tapped in. Like, I got old friends that have seen our podcast, heard our podcast, and seen the videos. They're like, damn, man, like, you really changed, bro. Like, old friends are like, wow, you can tell that you really changed. Like, It's a trip seeing you like this.
I know when they see that shit, right? Yeah, when they see you make the change and start doing better shit and different shit, oh man, that's mind blowing.
Yeah.
It's literally, you're blowing minds right now, bro. And I'm doing the same shit. I'm doing the same, obviously, because it's old individuals that I used to associate with, back in the past that I know is watching my YouTube videos and seeing me make moves, and they're probably mind blown as well, because the way I used to be be blackout drunk and wanting to get intoxicated and messed up all the time. And now that I'm not doing that, Muggs is just like, I don't even know this guy anymore. Well, I'm kind of glad that you don't know. I'm kind of glad that they don't know who I am anymore, because that old shit, I had to kill it.
Yeah. And it's all a testament to God, bro. I'm just sitting there thinking, all the credit goes to God, because
facts.
Literally all of this shit that has come about is from connecting with God. I can't take credit for any of it, bro. The only thing that I did was have the strength to start talking to the big homie again, to have the strength to connect with him again, and to have the strength to start getting into the Bible, bro. That's all I did. Everything else has unfolded through him.
Yeah, that's how it is for me. The big homie upstairs, he's setting it up. He's making all the moves. All I got to do, what I make sure I do is put him first every day, get my armor on, and stay disciplined and keep doing the right shit. Because he sits back and watches that. And just doing the right shit, bro. When you do the right shit and not get distracted, bro, God will bless you and he will hook you up. I can't take credit for none of this shit either, bro. A lot of this shit that's going on, that's all the big homie upstairs. I'm just making sure I move forward every day, and stay disciplined and keep doing the right shit, and the big homie do the rest. Yeah. God does the rest when you on that narrow pathway doing the right shit every day and staying disciplined. And God likes that. He likes when your life is simple, not catastrophic.
He loves it, bro.
Yeah, not catastrophic. He loves what
we're doing. He loves it. I mean, he's with us right now, bro. He literally arranged this episode to be filmed himself. So, God's right here with us.
Oh, he right here. The big homie is, he's right here and always gonna be, God is good. Ooh, that was a good topic, bro. People will want to come back into your life when you doing the right shit, bro. Ain't that something?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I would want to get to, you know what I'm saying? I would too.
Ooh, man. Great topic, bro. Topic number 5. What are your thoughts on connecting with like-minded individuals on the SR journey?
I just looked at my clock right after we were saying God's in the room. It's 4:44 right now. You know what I'm saying?
It? What time is it?
4:44.
For real, bro?
Right now, I'm looking at it.
Wow. Divine timing right now. Muggs is protected. You feel me? Listen.
Yes, sir. So can you repeat the topic, bro? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I'll repeat it. That's crazy. We are protected right now with the 444 and shit, bro. Ooh,
Facts.
All right, man. All right, man. Yeah, let's do this again. Topic number 5. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, my dude. What are your thoughts on connecting with like-minded spirits on this SR journey?
You got this one?
Yeah, I'll start off. Yeah, from my personal experience, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's connecting with other individuals through my YouTube page and podcasts and stuff, because the way I felt, man, when I was in a toxic relationship, for like 8 years, I felt like I was alone, because the individual that I was in a relationship with, I couldn't talk to them about shit, so I would have all this shit bottled up inside me, and it made me become toxic. And like I said, I wasn't able to vent or talk about shit that I had on my mind. And now, since I'm on SR and got a YouTube page and been able to talk about things that's on my mind, make videos, and be able to create and have other individuals out there appreciate this shit, it feels good. Because we tend to get into relationships that don't appreciate us as men. You know what I'm saying? Or just in people, period. You get in a relationship where you're just not appreciated, but you got your whole heart all in that shit, but nothing is growing out of it. So you're basically just killing yourself with these individuals who don't care about you or what you have to talk about, you know. And getting single and getting on SR and making YouTube videos and, you know, connecting with my subscribers and all my fellow SR dudes, that shit is beautiful to me. And obviously, you know, it wouldn't be able to happen without God, but it's the best thing that ever happened to me, bro. It's just being able to talk to my people out there. You know, that's what drives me, is my people out there on my YouTube and shit, you know?
Yeah. Man, and it's especially important for guys like us that are in this category too, because you know how we alienate ourselves. When you go on semen retention, you get alienated, bro. It's like you separate yourself from a majority of society. You know, going on semen retention and then putting God first. That combination of getting into God in such an intense fashion, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then also going on SR. You're doing stuff that 98% of dudes are not doing, you know? So it's super important for us to have each other, bro, to be able to communicate with and balance each other out. I mean, that's why we're making this podcast, to help other people get into that mode too, so they can feel connected to us, because we know in our hearts this is a serious path to be on. You know, we know where we're at. So we're the only ones who know about this shit, bro. You know, other people, like, I know you feel me, but you can't talk about SR to other people in the world, like regular that are on SR. You can talk to other people about God, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's still, you know, kind of a touchy subject. So
yeah,
super important for us to have each other, though. You know, it's been definitely a game changer for me. It's a source of strength, you know, so when I'm going around, and like, that's why I say, bro, every time when I have somebody, you know, even comment on my videos, that means a lot to me, bro, because I know that they digested what I had to say and we're connecting. And I'm just very grateful for anybody who hits me up in comments and we can talk, bro, because at the end of the day, it's just us communicating on some real shit, on some super real shit. You know, this stuff is super powerful, dude. So super important for us to have each other, bro. You know, without, I don't know if I'd be able to be at this point. I don't know where I'd be without all you guys, bro.
Oh, we preach it, my dude. Preach it up, because to be honest, I don't know where I would be either if I didn't have my my like-minded individuals out there on this SR journey that's, you know, on that lonely pathway of building your spirit up, bro, you know, and building your relationship with God and building your mansion, you know, in heaven, or whatever you want to call this place we go after we leave here. You know, you're building the spiritual mansion up right now by doing good deeds and bringing the light to dark situations, you know, just connecting with other individuals out in the world in general, bro. You know. Ooh, that was a good topic.
Shout out to all the retainers, man.
Facts. Tell it, bro. Preach. All right, bro. For topic number 6, my dude, the grand finale. What are your thoughts on a possible alien invasion coming up?
Man, I've been on this, bro. You know, I've had people that have been calling me crazy, calling me a conspiracy theorist, but you know, I have, you know, my own experiences with certain people and certain things that this alien thing, man, I've been talking about this since I was a kid. My dad, I remember my pop was talking to me since I was a kid, since I was like 5 years old. You know, he would always ask people, you know, you think there's life out there? And my dad always, you know, would tell me he believed in aliens out of it, you know, when I was a young age. This was like back in like the early 90s. My dad was talking to me about aliens and shit, bro. So I've always been into it, but certainly within the last few years, things have ramped up. You know, I've had some definitely experiences. I've had people already literally tell me that they're an alien, bro. I've had running into human beings that tell me that they're aliens and shit. You know, it's hard to believe that 100%, but I believe that I honestly believe that there's other people from other planets that are already here. You know, straight up. People might think that I'm crazy, but I don't care. That's just a belief that I have. So, I just think that it's gonna get crazier as far as like, you know, like a real invasion to where it's like on CNN type shit. You know, breaking
Right.
news. You know, there's aliens here on the planet. You know, who
Oh yeah.
knows what's gonna happen? You know, I know God's got our back. You know, because there's always
Right.
that possibility of they're going to be malicious or malevolent or whatever. You know, who knows what's gonna happen, but hopefully it's a good experience, bro. I'm here to embrace it. You know, I don't care what they look like. If they can interact with us in a loving fashion, you know, I will embrace it. You know, I'm down to be friends. So, you know, that's how I feel. I'm cool with it.
Shit, I'm cool with it too because I've always felt like I've had some type of connection to some type of extraterrestrial, force or group of individuals because I would have daydreams all the time when I was younger about spaceships and aliens and shit. I would have daydreams about this shit. So that obviously must be the universe telling me that I'm fascinated with these beings or something at an early age. And it seems like ever since I got on SR, it just taps me into this so-called alien invasion that they keep talking about and all these UFO sightings and shit.
Yeah.
There's so many people out here in the world that is recording shit in the sky right now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, all types of shit. You got funny looking clouds and shit. You got all types of lights that's in the dark. When it's dark outside, you see all types of lights that's beaming in the sky. You got it looked like two moons and shit now. It looked like we got 2 moons and shit now. Like it's all types of crazy shit going on. Because it's a planetary shift. And I feel like, it's a planetary shift of the vibration in the atmosphere is, it's rising right now, it seems. It's rising up right now, and a lot of people are waking up to this shit. It's a lot of spiritual awakenings and shit happening as well right now. With a lot of individuals out here. So that's another red. Well, now I don't want to say it's not a red flag, but it's an alert that something big is about to happen, especially if it's a lot of people that's having the light bulb go off and shit now. And I'm one of them too. Oh yeah, there's some shit going on, bro. You feel me? We don't know when it's going to be or what's going to happen, but something is going to happen, my dude.
Yep.
And I'm all for it. I don't mind having an alien homie and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I don't know what his name gonna be, but shit. If it comes to the point to where I can chill with him, oh yeah, I'm finna learn all types of shit from him.
Exactly, bro.
You feel me?
That's what I was telling to my boy Mark. Shout out to Mark, bro. Shout out to Mark. We talk about aliens all the time, bro. All the time.
Yeah.
We talk about all different kinds, the Greys, the Palladians, you got the shapeshifters, the reptilians. There's all different types that could potentially be in the mix, my dude. So that's what I really think that is going on. I think they're already here. I think they're disguised in human form, whether they're shapeshifters or whether they are people from different planets. I think there's also, I've had people describe to me that they're just like us, like the humans. Like there's good ones and there's bad ones. So like there's ones that could potentially be causing harm, in the kingdom of darkness. And then there's also ones that are here to help push, a good message of love and how to be more, empathetic and compassionate and spreading love, trying to raise the vibration of the planet, because I've heard from a lot of people that like our planet isn't necessarily up there as far as vibration wise. We're like, we talked about it before, but we're in the 3rd dimension a lot. We oscillate between the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th dimension. So that's how we feel like we're tapped in to that 4 and 5 dimension. It's like we're in that same dimension that maybe these other beings are used to being in. So they come here and they're like, wow, all these creatures are in the third dimension. It's like we're almost like, I don't want to sound negative, but we're like pets or some shit. We're like very like, we're still like cosmic beings and we have like spiritual intelligence and things like that. But I guess compared to other beings, you know, we're kind of low on the, you feel me? We're,
Yeah.
you know, but we have the potential. It just takes more work. That's kind of, you know, it takes more work for us because, you know,
Yeah.
we're used to 3D. So we got to put in that work and, you know, train our minds, you know, start getting tapped into the cosmos on a daily basis to strengthen our spirit, and we can access that fourth and fifth.
Absolutely right. It takes work, and it takes a lot of self-care because, yeah, you know, planet Earth, you know, is definitely low vibrational. You know, so when we have these extraterrestrial beings come here and they land and shit, you know, they energy scan and shit, and they like, man, you know, even the strongest power leveled individuals here is weak, or they on a low vibration. You know, we got to help raise this shit up. You know,
Yeah.
and I feel like extraterrestrial beings and races and shit are just like us, except they're more advanced because, you know, for us humans, we got good ones and we got bad ones and we got weird ones just like them. You know, they're just on a way higher vibration frequency and more advanced, but they got good ones and they got bad ones and they probably got weird ones as well, bro. You know, they just like us, except they're more advanced, you know, way more advanced, but they just like us. And it's up to us to work on ourselves to where we can tap into that shit, you know?
It's almost like they have a stronger connection to the divine power source.
That's what it is. You know That's exactly what it is, bro.
They have more access to like they get like stronger downloads. Like we can still get them, but it takes more work. That's kind of what I've been picking up on, is that they have a stronger connection. You know, they're closer to God and the divine power source. Like when I met that one girl, bro, that told me that she was an alien and shit. You know, I haven't told too many people this interaction, but this girl had like I don't even know how to explain it, but her skin was almost like a lightish purple color, bro. Like it's hard to explain. Beautiful girl. And I was talking to her on the street, and all of a sudden I'm just gonna try to keep it brief, but she basically told me she was an alien and shit. She told me she was from a different planet and all this shit. And she basically said she couldn't tell me too much information, right? But she could tell me some things. She basically said, you know, I tell that you're one of the good ones. You know, you have a good heart, and I could tell you're very intelligent and you're tapped in spiritually. And all this stuff was hitting. I was like, okay, damn, you know, tell me more, you know? And then she basically said that she was here and that there's a lot of others here that are not from this planet and shit, bro. And they're here to literally, like what we said, they're here to raise the vibration because she said that our ancestors were so fucked up and they basically ruined our planet. So I was like, damn. I was like, you know, you're on point. You know, I feel like I've already figured this stuff out by myself, but it means a lot that I'm hearing it from you. You know, this girl that claims that she's an alien, she's from a different planet. I still to this day, I don't know if it's true, but the stuff that she was saying was on point.
It was almost like she was confirming the way you felt in your thoughts. You know, it's like you manifested, bro. Like you was already thinking about this shit, but you manifested an individual to basically tell you what you already knew. That was a form of confirmation, bro.
Exactly. You know, it's like she was like an angel of some sort.
Right. Yeah, it was a spiritual connection between that, especially if they coming up to you telling you that they're an extraterrestrial being or an alien. It's something deep behind that shit. You know, when it comes to, you know, some individuals, they look at that and think that it's just absolute crazy, you know, but you have to have an open mind and think outside of the box when it comes to this crazy place we live in, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit we live in, bro, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to be open to that shit, you know?
And not everybody is open to it, bro. You know, like some people, like that girl told me. She's like, you know, I can tell that you are tapped in, you know, more than most people on the planet. So I'm comfortable revealing
talking to you. Right. Ooh, bro, that she energy scanned you. She said that she felt your energy, bro. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I can relate because I definitely be thinking the same shit as you, bro. You know, I just haven't come across a cool ass, you know, individual that is operating way different and way on a bigger scale of vibration, you know.
Yeah.
Like you just like you ran into, you know.
Yeah, because think about her trying to talk to some other people, like maybe some low vibrational dude, or like, you know, some of these people on our planet. You already know the kind I'm talking about. Materialistic, egocentral type person who's just, you know, lost and shit. You know, if she go and tell them, you know, hey, yeah, I'm actually, you know, from another planet, and you know, your ancestors fucked up the planet and all this stuff, they would be like, they would be tripping, bro.
Yeah, because they're in the third dimension. They can't fathom the fourth and the fifth dimension. So when you tell
Right.
them this out of the box information, oh man, they just can't fathom it. They can't fathom it, bro. They can't understand it, bro.
They would have a crisis, bro. And that's another thing why you know, all this stuff isn't being revealed, is because we can't handle it. The majority of humanity couldn't handle this information. Guys like us could handle it. You know, we could process this, and I'm sure we'd probably be shook. We'd definitely be shook at the information, but at the same time, we could process it and we can handle it, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You damn right, bro. Big homie upstairs is good, man. I gotta go. I drank a lot of water. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick, bro. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good, bro.
All right, bro. Be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all the viewers, man. As always, you know, we got a lot of love for you guys. Probably gonna wrap this episode up as soon as we get home. My roommate just got home as well, so I'm probably gonna take a little second here. I'll be back when Martin gets back. What's up, Al?
Ooh, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? I had to go drain myself, you know, so I'm gonna sit here and chop it up with y'all, you know, until Sebastian come back, you know. It's just it's a blessing to do this. You know, it's a blessing to be chopping it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And much love to all the fellow retainers out there that is on this SR journey and, you know, self-development journey, you know, to better ourselves out here and raise the vibration, as we like to say. You know, that's important for all of us, bro. Operating in that third dimension / low vibrational frequency, that's some dangerous shit, bro. You feel me? We can't be operating like that, my dude. You know, none of us can. And that's important. Raise that vibration, bro.
I had a little interruption as well.
Yeah.
My roommate and I, he wants to play some basketball, bro, so we might want to wrap this.
Yeah, we can wrap this up. You know, that's fine with me. You know, you about to go play basketball, and I'm about to go work out. Ain't that something?
Let's get it. Let's get it moving.
Hey, much love to all the fellow retainers out there and everybody that's been riding with us on this journey and, you know, supporting our podcast and our YouTube pages as well. Coming from SpiritWar Martin, you know, we got to ride together in this shit, bro, you know, and keep bringing each other up and riding together on this journey. And Sebastian, bro, good job to you, man, as always. And I'm just grateful to be here with you, bro, doing this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Real shit, bro.
You too, man. Great job on this episode. I got a lot of love for you, man, as always. Got a lot of love for all the viewers, listeners, man. You know, this is just a blessing to be doing this stuff, bro. This is a blast getting on here, man, and talking about all this real stuff, because I don't talk about this kind of stuff to a lot of people, man. So
right,
super grateful to have you, man, and to be able to be doing this, bro.
On everything, bro. That's a blessing, man, that we can just have, you know, this platform to just openly talk about these things, you know, and not be judged about it. You feel me?
Nah. It's because we're doing it in this form, it's fashion. You know, we're creating a piece of art, my dude. This is like creating a, you know, podcasting is an art form. So it's just a blessing, man. All praises go to God.
The big homie upstairs. I know that's right, bro. Ooh, God is good, man.
All right, my dude. Man. I'll wrap it up for us, all right?
All right, buddy.
All right, y'all. We appreciate all you guys that have tuned in, everybody that's been commenting, liking, subscribing. You already know what's going on. This has been the Unchained Podcast, episode 81. We'll talk with you guys next time, man. Much love. Martin, I will be talking to you, my boy.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. Yeah, as soon as you get a chance, email me that this video.
All right, G. I carry you, but I'm signing out.
All right, buddy.
Much love.
All right, buddy.